Hello, literature lovers. Today I am going to discuss the companion poems by Milton, starting with El Allegro. It's a pastoral poem by John Milton, published 1645, which means the happy man. It's an Italian word, El Allegro, which means happy man, and it is paired with the contrasting pastoral poem that is El Persono, which means the melancholy man. The overall aspects are given here, and which depicts a similar day spent in contemplation and thought. And talking about the background, it's uncertain when they were composed because they do not appear in Milton's Trinity College manuscript of poetry. However, the settings found in the poem suggest that they were possibly composed shortly after Milton left Cambridge, and both of them were in the published in poem of Sir John Milton, both English and Latin, and composed several times, dating 1645, but probably issued early 1646. In the collection, they served as a balance to each other to the Latin poems, including Elegia 1 and 6, and the themes are also special. And in fact, according to Barbara Lewalski, allegory along with El Persono explore and contrast in generic terms the ideal pleasures appropriate to contrasting lifestyles that a poem might choose or might choose at different times or in sequence. In particular, Allegro celebrates grace Euphrosyne through the traditional Theocratian pastoral model. The poem is playful and is set within a pastoral scene that allows the main character to connect with folk stories and fairy tales in addition to the various comedic plays and performances. There is a sort of progression from the pleasures found in Allegro with the pleasures found with El Persero. So, besides being set in traditional form, there is no poetic antecedent for Milton's pairing, to be precise with it. The poem invokes myth and allegorical figures of joy and merriment and extols the active and cheerful life while depicting a day in the countryside. According to this philosophy, myth as one of the graces in connected with poetry and within the Renaissance literature, and the form in its form and content is similar to the dithyrambics to Bacchus or hymns to Venus. However, the pleasure that myth brings is moderated, and there is a delicate balance between the influence of Venus or Bacchus, archived by relying on their daughter. The poems have been classified in various traditions and genres by various scholars, including an academic writing by E.M.W. Tilliard as pastoral, by Sarah Watson as part of the classical philosophy, by Marine Sophie as a part of Renaissance encomia, by S.P. Woodhouse and Douglas Bush as similar to Homeric hymns and pedantic odes. Stelly Reward believes that the poem follow the classical hymn model, which discuss goddesses that are connected to poetry and uses these females to replace Apollo completely. Talking about the critical reception during the 18th century, both were popular, were widely imitated by poets. In fact, Great poet William Blake was so deeply influenced by Milton's poetry and personality, which made illustrations both to the both of them. Rewards believe that Milton is in his first publication of poems takes care to showcase himself as a poet in this first case. I hope you will get the idea. Thanks for being part of it.